Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Sports Extras. I'm Ayan Acharya here to review day three of the third and final test match between England and Pakistan, where a battling unbeaten 141 from skipper Azhar Ali was the highlight. And yet, you would say England continued to tighten the screws on the opposition. To discuss more about the day's proceedings, we have Ashwin Achal joining us from Bangalore. Hi Ashwin, how's it going?
Yeah, going well, Ayan. Improved performance from Pakistan, but just not good enough.
Yeah.
They finally got a big 100 from Captain Azhar Ali, but they are going to follow on now. They're 310 behind, 2 more days of play left. I don't see them escaping with a draw. Unless rain and bad light saves them, I think they're going to lose this series 2-0.
Correct. Great innings from Azhar Ali, though. His first 100 away from home since the joint retirements of Misbah-ul Haq and Yunus Khan in 2017. This is the kind of innings we were hoping to see from him since the start. You'd say too little, too late.
Well, a big knock is never wasted. At the very he's shown his teammates what is expected of them in terms of scoring big, sticking around, and leading the way from a batting point of view. What it does to the result of the match, that is anybody's guess. I don't see this as a match-saving innings. I think they will definitely go on to lose and probably an innings loss the way things are going. But you're right. At least he put his hand up and he showed the way batting wise. Apart from Shan Masood in the first test, Azhar Ali is the only one to have made a big score. And this is what they need more regularly and more frequently from their top order batsmen.
Correct. Azam has been one of the major disappointments of this series. The way he's batted, a lot was expected of him. He was, supposed to be the batting linchpin alongside Azhar Ali. So, your thoughts on Babar and where he's supposedly gone wrong?
Yeah, you're right. He did fairly well, was striking the ball well in the first innings of the first test. But then after that, he's just sort of disappeared. Of course, we didn't have much play or any play in the second test, so we can discount that. But he came in with the reputation of being someone who, wanted to be in the Kane Williamson, Steve Smith, Virat Kohli bracket. And this series was supposed to, push him into that bracket. But he hasn't done anything. A lot of big star batsmen do find it tough to score runs in England, and that is true for Kohli as well. It is a completely different set of conditions. It takes some time to getting used to, and I don't think Babar Azam was up to it, at least on this tour.
Right. Curious you mentioned Kohli here because Kohli had a similar outing in 2014 where he just struggled to get going, and that was in a way the tipping point for him. Things turned around, and how he's barely had a rough patch ever since. So both Babar Azam and Pakistan shouldn't lose hope. Considering how failures like these often seem to be the stepping stone to major turnarounds in a player's career. So moving on. Pakistan batting has been a disappointment, but they have been pushed to the back foot thanks in no small part to Jimmy Anderson, who's really turned the tables on them with his 29th 5-wicket haul. Your comments on how Anderson has been bowling?
Oh yes, he's put all doubts to rest in terms of him not taking too many wickets leading up to this match and so on. One more 5-wicket haul here. I think the key for Anderson, the thing that makes him so successful for so long, is that his basics are right and he knows his strengths, which is good lengths, smooth action, not much load on his body, and away movement to get the edge. So his game plan is very simple. He's not trying to be a Sean Tate or Shoaib Akhtar, or he's not trying to be, like a Wasim Akram, getting heaps of reverse swing both ways from around the wicket and so on. He's
Right.
very steady. He knows what is expected of him. Yes, I mean, if the
Correct.
conditions don't suit him, then if he doesn't get movement, it's going to be tough. But in England, he's still a huge, huge
Yeah.
threat. And for him now closing in on 600 wickets, he's surely going to
Yeah.
get it in the second innings.
Yeah.
Um, First fast bowler to get 600 test wickets. Such a long and distinguished career. I mean, it's an amazing, amazing achievement. Also, credit to modern day sports, where you see more and more people in the James Anderson age group, late 30s, still sticking around, playing international sport, playing at a high level. It says a
Mhm.
lot about modern medical science to keep your body fit enough to keep going, even
Yeah.
so for a fast bowler, which is
Yeah.
it's such a tough task in cricket. It wouldn't have
Yeah.
been possible 15 to 20 years ago to see an Anderson or somebody of Anderson's age still be effective at 38 and picking up wickets the way he is.
Absolutely. So yeah, as you correctly pointed out, he's now just too shy of 600 test wickets, and odds are that maybe in the first hour of play on day 4, he might get there. And what a massive achievement that would be for Anderson and for England as well. So yeah, that would be all from our side. We will be back with our coverage and analysis once day 4 is out of the way. The weather forecast for day 5 isn't very promising, but judging by how Pakistan have batted so far and how England have bowled, especially Jimmy Anderson, you would imagine day 4, 90 overs should be enough for them to wrap up this test match and with it the series. So this is Ayan Acharya with Ashwin Achal signing off for Sports Star. Thank you so much for watching us.